What motivates you? What inspires you? These two questions might sound like the same question. However, when you think about the response you get from your body, they're two different reactions. So I'd like to ask you the questions again. What motivates you? What part of your body evoked a response? It was your head, right? Now let me ask you the second question. What inspires you? What response was evoked in your body that time? Was it in your heart? Good evening, my name is Martha Seeley. I'd like to inspire you tonight by sharing what you have done for me and what you've done for many people. Thank you, Rotary. You have done amazing work. You've followed your passions and desires, and you've made dreams come true for others. Because of this, we're able to get on with life. It is really important to have people in our lives that are positive and go the extra mile. At times we need people to walk beside us and help us through difficult times, giving us positive reinforcement and helping us to push through. At other times, it's role models that inspire us to achieve greater things, to aim higher and shoot for the stars, so to speak. I would like to think that I'm a positive person, and even though I have cerebral palsy and I'm in a wheelchair, I try not to let myself stay in that box, but to break out of the box and pursue my dreams. I believe that anything is possible. I am the third sibling of 4. I have 2 older sisters and a younger brother. When I was growing up, my parents decided that they would treat me like my other siblings. And this was a good idea because I was well adjusted in life and I could get on with it. I was taught from an early age to speak up and fight for myself. This is a good thing. I started my education at a special school. In 5th grade, I went on to Eastern Creek Public School and I went to Jamison High School. It is at Jamison High School that Rotary first came into my life. I needed a scooter to get around from class to class, and Rotary provided that. So I no longer needed to rely on others to push me from class to class, and I was independent again. I was competitive at school. I loved learning, and I had a good lot of friends that I'm still friends with from primary school, and I'm also friends with a bunch of people from high school. I have been married for 15 years to Awesome Andrew, and together we have 3 fur babies, our doggies, Poopa, Bronte and Pixie. We live in a house and we just manage like everyone else. Even though it's a bit hard sometimes, we still want to have a normal life, and so we strive for this. I am a qualified counsellor and life coach. I want to be a motivational speaker, or should I say an inspirational speaker. I have worked at Fusion and in the community for 7 years. In 2009, I received a Volunteers Award. I love to help out people as much as I can with the skills I have been given. I am part of Toastmasters, and I've also tried skydiving recently at iFly, riding in the sidecar of a motorbike. These 2 things have been on my bucket list since I was 14. Currently, I'm an admin assistant at Gift of Grace, and I love working. Once in a while, as others, are dealt a hurdle or an obstacle in life, my response is that you either go over or through or under and get over it. I don't like little things like this getting me down, so I push to see what I can do to overcome. Last year, I started getting these really horrible sensations in my arms where I lost the ability to use them. On further medical assessment, they found that I had deteriorated the vertebrae in my neck and that the sensation could come where I could not use my arms and it could not come back again. This was hard to cope with. I just sat at home and thought, what do I do with this? When I became used to what the prognosis was, I said, I want to get on with life and I want to positively see what I can do to help myself, because I like to be proactive, not reactive. So I thought, if I got myself a wheelchair accessible car that could take my electric wheelchair, I'd be better off in many respects. Firstly, if I did become confined to a wheelchair where I couldn't independently get in or out of it myself, I could at least go out in the community and still be part of the community. And so if I got a wheelchair accessible car, I could take my wheelchair in it and I could still manage to get out. Upon doing some research, I discovered that the car and the conversion were quite expensive, $80,000+. And so I thought, I'm just going to do some fundraising, see what I can do to make this dream become a reality. So I've started an online fundraising campaign through GoFundMe.com. I have done a raffle. I also have some money tins around in different shops. And presently, I'm onto my biggest project ever, which is having an event. And the event is such a big project. I've never done it before, but I'm really enjoying it. However, I need people to come along. If you would like to attend my event, I'd love you to be there. We're going to have dinner and trivia and auctions and raffles and just have a good time generally by all. I've put a lot of work into this and I just want it to be something that helps me but also gives you guys a fun night. I'd like to share a story with you about a cafe that I've gone to for a couple of years now. I started going to a cafe and I would give them my order, which was a cup of tea with just sugars and milk and a straw, and also banana bread buttered and cut into bite-sized pieces. Now, the people that I gave my order to never batted an eyelid. They were quite happy to give me what I asked for, which was really nice because it helped me just have my morning tea, just like anyone else would. And so then the owner of the cafe opened a new cafe, and I started going there and the same thing happened, and I was really happy going there. And when I started my fundraising, I approached him and wanted to share my story with him, and so I emailed him and his response was so positive. He wrote to me, "Martha, I find your story very inspiring. I too have a daughter with a disability." And so it really all made sense at that point, because I thought, he gets it. He gets that I just need these things to have a normal life. And I found it so inspiring. And so he's let me have money tins in his shop, and he's also giving me some vouchers for the auctions for my event. And it's just been awesome, you know, that people have come alongside me and helped me, and I feel quite humble. So I'm still looking for donations, and if you'd like to give to my cause, you can do that through GoFundMe or contact me, and I'll give you the details of the charity little by little that's helped me. If you'd like to attend my event on the 16th of May, just contact me also. And yeah, I'd just like to say thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now. My final message to you at Rotary is that you guys do an amazing job, and sometimes you might feel unappreciated because you don't see the work that you do. But I'd just like to tell you that everything you do means a lot to all of us that you help. It means that we can get on with life, that we can dream dreams and shoot for our dreams and be able to accomplish what's in our heart. And so you should be very inspired by what you do, because you certainly help us a lot. And I'd just like to say again, thank you very much. Good night.